Let's start the fifth module, the statistical analysis of experimental data. In this point, the first point is measure of central tendency. The measures of central tendency are mean, median, and mode. Mean, you can call it as arithmetic mean. This is the R word. So, how to find mean? Let us see. So, whatever the data type, which data type is given to you, on that the mean formula is dependent. That is, for raw data mean formula is different, for group data, for ungrouped data, for continuous class intervals, for discontinuous class intervals. For data wise the mean formula will be changed. So for raw data, if the only xy values are given, then mean formula is mean equal to x bar equal to summation xi upon n. Summation xi means we have to add all the given x values and dividing by number of that x values. So summation xi upon n is equal to x bar. X bar is the notation for mean for raw data. If raw data means only x values are given. Second is, if raw data is given with frequency distribution, that is x values are given and with their frequencies, then what is the formula for x bar? X bar equal to summation fi xi upon capital N, where capital N equal to summation fi. Summation fi xi means we have to first take the multiplication of xi fi values, then their column addition will give you summation fi xi, and upon n means summation fi, that is addition of all frequencies, will you get capital N. Let us see the example. Find the mean of the following data: 1, 5, 3, 4, 9. That is, only x values are given. So for only x values are given, the x bar is mean is summation xi upon n. So add all these x values with dividing by number of x values. So number of x values are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So n equal to 6. Then summation xi is add these all xi values. So summation xi upon n is equal to 1 plus 5 plus 3 plus 4 plus 9 plus 10 upon number of n means number of x values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. By 6 is equal to 32 by 6. We get, by using calci, we get x bar equal to 5.4 times 3. Then second example is, we have given x values and frequency values. That is, for finding mean value we have to use this formula. This formula is for x values with their frequency distribution. So we have given x values with their frequencies. So formula for x bar is summation fi x upon capital N. Capital N means summation fi. So add first these frequencies. So summation fi, that is value of n equal to 73. 73, how to get 73? That is, add these all frequencies 5 plus 9 plus 12 plus 17, 14, 10, 6. Addition is 73. So we get capital N equal to summation fi, that is 73. Then to find summation fi xi, this numerator, we have to prepare the table. So first write the xi values, given xi values, then given fi values. The addition is 73. Then take xi fi column, as this column is prepared by multiplying xf values as 1 into 5, 5. 2 into second x value is 2, second f value is 9. So take the multiplication. 2 into 9, 18. 3 into 12, 36. 4 into 17, 68. 5 into 14, 70. 6 into 10, 60. 7 into 6, 42. So this is your column of xi fi. That is, we have to take the multiplication of each and every xi and fi values. So this is your xi fi column, and add these all xi fi values, we get 299. This is the notation, or this is the value of summation of this column, that is summation of xi fi or summation fi xi. Put this value in formula of x bar equal to summation fi xi, that is 299 upon capital N. Capital N is addition of frequency, that is 73. We get the x bar value. Then next formula is for mean for group data with continuous classes and discontinuous classes. So let how to see continuous class and discontinuous class, we can see, or we will see in example. So this is the formula, same formula for group data. that is x bar equal to summation fi x upon capital N. So here for group data, that is if the xi values are directly not given in the example, instead of that, if we have given the classes, this is, you can say, this is the example, this you can call it as classes, class intervals. That is the groups, the values are given in the form of groups 0 to 10. Here in this example, marks are given in the groups, that is 0 to 10 marks, 10 to 20 marks, 20 to 30 marks, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60 marks. These classes are called class intervals, and this data is called group data. That is, if we have given, instead of xi values directly, xi values are not given, xi values are given in the form of groups or in the form of classes. So formula is same, but for class intervals or for group data, we don't have directly xi values. So we have to first find from this classes xi values. So how to get xi values? The xi values are the middle values of these groups. So find the midpoint. So here for group data, xi value is midpoint of each class interval, and capital N is same, summation fi. So let us see the example. Calculate mean of the marks from the following table. The data is given as marks are given in the groups 0 to 10 to 50 to 60, and number of students are 12, 18 to 6. That is, in 0 to 10 marks, 12 students get the marks in between 0 to 10. Then this data is meaning that 27 students get the marks in between 20 to 30. Particularly x values or marks are not given, but the group is given, the mark interval is given, that is in between 20 to 30 there are the students 27. So this is the data given. So prepare the table first. So marks table is 0 to 10 to 50 to 60. Then number of students means this is the frequency data. So number of students means fi values 12, 18 to 6. We want this summation fi, so take the summation of this. So summation fi is, by using calci we get summation fi equal to 100. Then xi values are, this is the new in group data, that is xi values are not given directly in the data for group data or for class interval. So we have to find first xi values from these classes, that is the xi values are the midpoints of these classes. How to get midpoint? Add these two end values and dividing by it 2, that is 0 plus 10 by 2 5, 10 plus 20 by 2 15, 20 plus 30 by 2 25, 30 plus 40 70, 70 upon 2 35. So in this way, take the midpoints of this, these are the your xi values. Then we want summation fi xi here. So xi we get here. Then fi xi column is, fi is number of students column. Then this is your midpoints, that is xi column. Take the multiplication of these two columns. We get fi xi column. 12 into 5 60, 18 into 15 270, 27 into 25 675, 20 into 35 700, 7 into 45 765, 6 into 55 330. Add these values, we get the summation fi xi, that is 2800. So put these values in x bar formula, summation fi xi upon capital N. Summation fi xi value is 2800 upon summation fi, that is capital N is 100. We get mean value 28. If the values of fi are in large in number, so we can use this formula. So let us see one example by using this formula. Otherwise you can use the previous formula for the given data. This is the OR method. You can use this formula. So only one example I have taken by this formula. So x bar is a plus h by n summation fi di. A is any arbitrary value of x. So for our convenience, take the middle value of x, which is the a value. Then capital N is summation fi. Di is xi minus a upon h. H is the difference between any two values of classes, that is h is equal to upper limit minus lower limit of any class interval. So let us see the example. Calculate the mean. Classes are given, class intervals are given, and frequencies are given. Then h is the value upper limit minus lower limit of any class interval. This is your class interval. Upper limit 8, lower limit 0. The first values are your lower limits, and these end values 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, these are the upper limits. So upper limit minus lower limit, 8 minus 0, that is 8, and this is your value of h. So h value we get that. Then prepare the table. Classes are the 0 to 8 to 48 to 48. Then frequencies are 8, 7, 16, 24, 15, 7. We want this summation fi, so take this summation fi, that is add all these values, we get 77. This is the value of summation fi. Then xi values are midpoints of these classes, that is 0 plus 8 upon 2, 4, 8 plus 16 upon 2, 12, 16 plus 24 upon 2, 20. In this way we get the midpoints of these classes. Then di is the value xi minus a upon h. H is the value of 8. Then xi values are these values. We want a value. A value we can take as middle point of the xi values. So here a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is no any middle value. So you can take arbitrary any middle value. You can take a value as 20 or a value as 28. There is no any change will come in answer. That is no any change in answer. If you take a equal to 20, the answer is same when you take a equal to 28. So here I have taken a equal to 28. Then this is the di column, that is xi minus a upon h. The first value is xi, that is first value of xi is 4. 4 minus 20 is fixed. 4 minus 28 upon h value is 8. So minus 3, how come minus 3 here? So 4 minus 28 upon 8, h value is 8. Then minus 2 is 12 minus 28 upon 8. Minus 1 is 20 xi minus a upon h. Put this value 20 in this. So 20 minus a value is 20 and h value is 8. So in this way we can find di column. Then we want fi di. So fi di column is multiply fi column with di column, that is multiply fi values with di values. So 8 into minus 3 minus 24, 7 into minus 2 minus 14, 16 into minus 1 minus 16, 24 into 0 0, 15 into 1 15, 7 into 2 14. So add this value fi di, we get minus 25, that is summation of fi di. Put this value in this formula. A value is 28 plus h value is 8. Capital N is summation fi, that is 77, into summation fi di is minus 25. Solve this, we get the x bar value. For this example you can use the previous formula. Same formula you can this formula you can use for this example. Just I have taken here the this is the OR method. You can use this formula for finding x bar when xi fi values are in large in number. That is, if you have given years 1920, 1930 in thousand number, if we are given the data, then use this formula. So next example is find mean. The temperature are given in the class interval, in the form of class interval, and number of days means these are the frequency column or frequency data 2, 11, 12, 10, 4, 1. These are the frequencies, and this is your class intervals. In previous example, the class intervals are given in the form of continuous form. That is, continuous classes are given 0 to 8, 8 to 16. There is no any gap between two classes, any two classes. So 0 to 8 start with 8, 8 to 16, 16 to 24, 24 to 32, 32 to 40, 40 to 42. So there is no any difference between two classes. The continuously we have given the classes, but in this example the classes are discontinuous, that is 25 to 26, but the second class interval is not continuing with 26. It starts from 27. That is 25 to 26. Next class interval is 27 to 28. Then 29 to 30. There is a gap between two classes. 27, 27. There is a gap of 1. 28, 29. Here these are the continuous classes. You can call it as continuous classes. And these are the discontinuous classes. So for discontinuous classes, we can't use the x bar formula, that is mean formula, directly, because for discontinuous classes, first we have to convert these discontinuous classes to continuous classes and then use this previous method or this formula for continuous classes. So make this discontinuous classes to continuous classes and then apply this formula. So how to get the continuous classes? So there is a formula you can take as a equal to lower limit of class interval minus upper limit of previous class interval upon 2. So this, whatever this value, we call it as a, and this value of a we have to add in upper limit and subtract from lower limit. So first write the temperature. So let us write temperature values 25 to 26, 27 to 28, up to 35 to 36. Then frequencies are given. These are the frequencies. Number of days you can take it as frequency column. So frequencies are given 2, 11 to 1. So we want summation Fi. So take the addition of these all values. We get summation Fi equal to 40. That is the value of capital N. Then how to convert discontinuous classes to continuous classes? That is, first find the value of A. So lower limit of class interval, that is, take this 26. You can take 28, 30, 32, any lower limit of any class interval you can take here. So for our convenience, take the first class interval. So lower limit of class interval, that is this lower limit of class interval, and upper limit of previous. So this is the lower limit of class interval, this second class interval, and this previous class interval is this, and its upper limit is upper limit of previous class interval. Upper limit is 26. So 27 minus 26, then 27 minus 26 upon 2. So we get 0.5. 1 by 2, that is 0.5. This is the value of A, and this value of A, that is 25, we have to subtract from these lower limits, all these lower limits, and add to upper limits, that is 25 minus 0.5, 24.5. Add to upper limit, 26 plus 0.5, 26.5. So subtract from these lower limits. So subtract 0.5, that is the value of A, from lower limits. These are the values, and add to this upper limits. So we get the continuous classes. So when we get continuous classes, the rest of the method is the you can take or you can see from previous example, that is convert the discontinuous classes to continuous classes by using this A formula. Then find the xi values, that is midpoint of these class intervals, continuous class intervals. Midpoints are finding by using formula, add these two numbers and dividing by 2. We get 25.5, that is the midpoints. Then we want xi fi column. So these are the xi values, that is midpoint values, and fi column. And take the product, 2 into 25.5, 11 into 27.5, 12 into 23.5. In that way, we get the xi fi column. Add these values, we get summation fi xi, and put this in this formula, that is x bar equal to summation fi xi, that is 1192 upon summation fi, that is capital N, that is 40. We get x bar. That is, in this example, one extra step we have taken, that is, we make the discontinuous classes, given discontinuous classes, to continuous classes, and then use this method, previous example method. Then next point is median. Generally median is the value of variable from distribution which divides the given data in two equal parts. That is number of values above that median and below that median the number of values should be same. So that value is called median. Generally this is, you can call it as a definition. So again the median formula is different for raw data, for raw data with frequency distribution, for group data the formula are different. So median for raw data, if the number of observations or number of x values are given and these x values are in odd in number, then median is the middle value. If the odd number of x values are given in the example, then we can easily find the middle value of these x values, and that middle value of these x values is called median value. Then if number of observations are even, that is 4, 6, 8, 10, then we can't get the middle value exactly for these even values of x. So for that we get two middle values for the even values of x. Then how to find median value? So take the mean of these two middle values, that is first middle value plus second middle value upon 2. So we get the median for even value of x. So the important note for finding or calculating median is, if number of x values are given, so before calculating median value, the values of x we have to arrange in ascending or descending order. So this is the important first step before finding the median value. So this is the formula for raw data. So let us see the examples. Find median of these x values. The raw data is given, that is only x values are given. So first arrange these all x values in ascending order, that is first is 15, then 18, 20, 25, 35. If data of x values are not given in ascending order, so first we have to write all these x values in ascending order and then find median value. So these are the values in ascending order, and these are values 1 2 3 4 5 6, sorry 1 2 3 4 5, 5 in number, that is odd in number. So we can find the only one value as a middle value, that is middle value is 20 and this middle value is your median value. Next example is find median of these values are given. Write these values in ascending order 8, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30 50. These are in even in number, that is 6 numbers, 6 values of x are given. Then there are two middle values we get here for even values of x. So 20 and 25 are the two middle values, and how to find median? That is take the mean of this average of these two middle values, that is 20 and 25. So mean is 20 plus 25 upon 2. Whatever we get, the value that value is our median value. Then next example is, or next formula for median is, if x values are given with their frequencies. Before data is your raw data, only x values are given, then we find here median values. So next example is for x values are given with their frequencies. So how to find median? So there is a different formula for x values with their frequency values to find median value. So first find n by 2. N is your summation fi. Then find cumulative frequencies. See the cumulative frequency greater than n by 2 and corresponding value of x is your median. So I will explain this by using this example. Obtain median for x values are given, size are given, that is size of shoes, etc. You can take this data as. So size of shoes are given 1 to 9 and frequencies, that is there are people, 8 people are there which are using one number shoes, or 10 people are there for using two number shoes, etc. So this data is given for size, these are the values of x, and frequencies are given, these are the values of fi. So first write in column form These are the xi values, these are the fi values, and to find or to obtain median, we have to first write here the xi values are already in ascending order. If not given in the example, so we have to uh, first arrange the xi values in ascending order. So this is the ascending order xi values. Then frequency values of this. Then to find median, we have to find the column of cumulative frequency. How to find cumulative frequency? First write cumulative frequencies are to be found by using frequency column. That is, this is your frequency column. First frequency write as it is. So 8 is the first frequency, write as it is. Then the next cumulative frequency is obtained by adding this 10 number to 8. That is 8, write as it is 8. Then add 8 plus 10, we get 18. Add 18 plus 11, we get 29. Add 29 plus 16, we get 45. 45 plus 20, add the next frequencies to the previous cumulative frequencies, we get the next cumulative frequencies. That is, first frequency write as it is, then add the next frequencies as 8 plus 10, 18, 18 plus 11, 29, 29 plus 16, 45, 45 plus 20, 65, 65 plus 25, 90, 90 plus 15, 105, 105 plus next frequency is 9, equal to 114, 114 plus next frequency we have to add 114 plus 6 equal to 120. So we can verify this cumulative frequency column. So the last number you should get, which is the value of capital N, that is addition of frequency. So we get cumulative frequency, last cumulative frequency value as 120, and 120 is your N value, capital N value, that is summation of Fi. So in this way you can verify your cumulative frequency column is correct or not. Then for finding median, first find n by 2. N by 2 means summation Fi upon 2. Summation Fi is 120, 120 upon 2 is 60. Find cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency, this is the column. See the cumulative frequency CF value greater than n by 2. So n by 2 value is 60. Greater than 60 value in CF column is 65. And corresponding value of x. So this is your greater than n by 2 value, that is 65. And for 65 corresponding value of x is 5. So this we get median value, that is median value is your 5. For median, for finding median to the data, that is x values and Fi values are given, then first column is xi value, second column is Fi value, third column is cumulative frequency column. Then find n by 2, summation Fi upon 2, that is 60. Find the value which is greater than n by 2. Greater than n by 2 value, n by 2 value is 60, so greater than 60 value is 65 in CF column. And for 65 the corresponding value of x is 5. So this is your median value, hence median value is equal to 5. Next formula is for median for group data, that is, if class intervals are given, the class intervals may be discontinuous or continuous classes. If discontinuous classes are given, then make them to continuous classes and use this formula for median. So median for group data is median equal to, this is the formula for median, equal to L plus H by F in bracket n by 2 minus C. So what are the values of, or what are the meanings of these notations? L equal to lower limit of median class, F equal to frequency of median class, H equal to difference of median class, C is equal to cumulative frequency of class previous to median class, and N equal to summation Fi. So this is your example. Find median wage of following data, that is, wages are given in class intervals, that is 20 to 30, 30 to 40, that is continuous classes are given 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, and number of laborers are given. So this second values are your Fi values, and from first values, that is from these class intervals, first we have to find xi values and then use this median formula. So prepare the table. So this is your classes 20 to 30 up to 60 to 30, 60 to 70. Then number of laborers means number of Fi values 3, 5, 20, 10, 5, 3, 5, 20, 10, 5. we want this summation fi, so add these all values, we get summation fi equal to 43, that is value of capital N. Then here for finding median for this group data, we want the cumulative frequency column, because this C value we want from cumulative frequency classes or cumulative frequency column. So prepare this column for cumulative frequency. First frequency as it is, that is 3 as it is. Then prepare the cumulative frequency column as 3 plus 5 8, 8 plus 20 28, 28 plus 10 38, 38 plus 5 43. So the last number should be the summation fi value or n value. So here we get 43. So this column is correct, cumulative frequency column is correct, because last value is 43, which is your n value. So here find the values or these notation values separately. So first find n by 2. N by 2 is, n value is 43, so n by 2 is 21.5. Then for finding LFHC, first we have to find the median class. So how to find median class? So this is, first find n by 2, that is 21.5. Then find the value which is, so first find n by 2, that is 21.5. Then find greater than n by 2 value, that is the number from cumulative frequency which is greater than 21.5. That number is 28. So for finding median class, this is the first step, that is n by 2 is 21.5. N is your summation fi value 43 upon 2, 21.5. Then find the number which is greater than 21.5 in cumulative frequency column. So greater than 21.5 value is 28 in CF column. Then for 28, the corresponding class is your class median class. So n by 2 value is 21.5, the greater than 21.5 in CF column is 20, and for 28 corresponding class is 40 to 50. So this is your median class. In such way we can find the median class here. So here this is your median class. Then find the all these values. L is equal to lower limit of median class. So 40 is your lower limit of median class. So this is the value of L. L equal to 40. Then F is the frequency of median class. So this is the 40 to 50 median class. Frequency is 20. So F value is 20. Then H is equal to difference of median class. That is, the difference is 50 minus 40 is 10. So H is equal to 10, difference of median class. Then C is the CF value which is previous to median class. So this is your median class, and for median class this CF value is 20, but we have to take this C value which is CF value and which is again previous to median class. So 40 to 50 is your median class. Previous class is 30 to 40, and for this previous class the CF value is 8. So here C value is 8. So you have to check this C value correctly, because all other values are we can see here, but for C value we have to take. How to get C value? This is your median class. Then C value is, see the previous class to this median class. So previous class is 30 to 40, and for this 30 to 40 class the CF value is 8. So your C value is 8. So put all these values in this formula. We get median equal to L value is 40, H value is 10, F value is 20, N by 2 value is 21.5 minus C value is 8. So we get median 46.75. Thank you.